Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is payday and I went to the bank and I pulled out our cash to stuff our cash envelopes for the next 2 weeks. I pulled out 1,080. That should be plenty of money to get us through. Fingers crossed. So anyways, this $50 is for my husband. I already kind of pulled it out of the pile and I'll be setting it aside now. The next thing I'm going to do is separate these into their denominations to make it easier to pull the money when I need a 5 or a 20 or a 10 or whatever. Just helps with the flow for the video. I also went ahead and when I was figuring out my sinking funds and what was left over, I went ahead and added in, I'll show you. I went ahead and added in my deposit for today so that I didn't have to do that on the video. So let's get started. Let's just go for it. So for my first envelope, it's $300 for our groceries, and I'm going to pull a $100 bill, 2 $50 bills, 3 $20 bills, 2 10s, 2 5s, and 10 ones. Okay, so there is our grocery money for right now. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this envelope is starting to rip, so I'm really don't know what I would give these envelopes for a review on Amazon. I have not reviewed them yet because I like to wait a little while before I do. We will see. Miscellaneous gets $50, so I broke that up with 3 10s, 2 5s, 10 ones. 10. Okay, so miscellaneous is done. Next is out to eat. It is my stepdad's birthday today, so we are going to a nice restaurant. And because of that, I have upped the budget from 80 to 100 to help offset the cost tonight. Let's fingers crossed that I have enough money. If not, I'll pull from miscellaneous. But a 50, 2 20s, 2 20s and a 10. Sorry. So there you go, $100. Out to eat. Kids get $40. I broke that up with a 20, a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. Okay. Then after that, we have, excuse me here, we have my money. My money is 50. I broke that up with 2 20s, a 5, and the remaining 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my money. I like to have singles on hand. It's just my preference. Hair gets 40. I just put 2 20s in there. And then pets get, which is my last one in here, gets 40 as well. And they just also get 2 20s. Okay, so now my envelopes for my cash envelope is complete. Now we need to do our sinking funds. I did not pre-write on these ones. So January, I need to pull out $19 to complete my savings challenge. So I will need to do that and pull that 19 out of this envelope system, and I will do that in a minute, but let me get these full. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to grab a pen. So first envelope we're going to do is sports. I'm going to put these here. Sports. I'm going to put $250 in here. But I do know I have some things due, so is that right? Yeah. 285 will be my total. So for sports, I decided to do 2 100s and a 50. But I know I'm going to end up depositing this part of this money back into the bank to offset costs. But I have it. I have the cash. So sports is done. Next is bills. Bills is 75. I did a 50, a 20, and a 5. Bills are things like car registration, which conveniently is due. Excuse me on that one. Pardon me on that one. Wow, that was kind of embarrassing. Okay, so let's math for a minute. Okay, so for bills, I have $240. Car registration is actually due this month in February, so I'll be adding that money back into our... Next is our clothing fund. I just put 10 in here. It's not much, but it's something, right? So I'm just putting a 10 in there. Keep it simple. Keep it less stuffed. School, I'm putting $50 in. Registration is this month. Registration for all 3 kids at the school is in February, so this envelope will dramatically decrease. Last is Christmas. It's 25. I should honestly be putting more away, but for right now, this is what I can do. But hey, I've got $100 towards Christmas. Okay, and so the last thing I'm going to do with you guys is put my $19 into my savings challenge. That will bring my total to $100 in here, which I am excited about because this was $100 that I didn't have at the beginning of January, and pretty proud of myself for saving it and coming up with it. So I am going to pull some money from our food budget. We did have $17 left over, and so I'm going to pull 10 out of there. And I need to write that down. So I'm going to fast forward this part. Okay, so there is my $19. This money is going to go, honestly, I have no idea where this money's going. It's either going to go into my Christmas fund or it's going to go into our vacation fund, but it is not going to go anywhere else. I'm going to continue for the month of February. The challenge for February is $25 a week out of your sinking funds. I'm going to continue trying to sell things as well to see how much money I can come up with. But for now, I'm just going to keep all this money in here until we know exactly what we're going to need it for. I want it to be used for something unique. I don't want to just throw it on a bill. I might, but I would prefer it go towards Christmas or, you know, I'm not sure. But until we decide as a family where this envelope's going, I'm not going to spend it. So anyways, next month's challenge is a $25 a week challenge from your allowances, and also pay yourself in mileage. So the mileage amount to and from work you need to be putting into your sinking funds as well, or savings, allowances as well. I need to read that challenge a little more to know if that's a daily thing or what, but we'll see. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.